Alright, on this tutorial we're going to go over how to do what's called NAPE flying. It stands for Nap of the Earth. Essentially what it means is you're doing very low terrain flying. So where I am up here, this is like normal flight above the trees, not too far above the ground. But NAPE would be like, hey, I want you to fly either below the trees or just on top of the trees, depending on how comfortable you are. So what I'm going to do is, obviously you pick a point to start your NAPE, but you really want to use your front reticle on where your bird is going to be. So we're going to start NAPE from here. And because there's a lot of trees, I can't go below the trees, so I'm just going to stay just above the tree. What I'm flying right here is called NAPE. And the whole idea behind this is, imagine if you're on the ground, right? And you're trying to shoot down a helicopter. Is it easier to shoot down a helicopter that's flying low or flying high? If it's flying high, there's a lot more angles that can see you, right? Versus if you can only see that helicopter when it's just above you, that's a little bit of a less chance to shoot it down. That's the idea behind NAPE. It can be challenging. I'm trying to go like in between the trees, or even below the trees. I could have done that here. But you really need to know how to maneuver whatever your airframe is. You need to be comfortable in it. There's really not a lot of room for error. And number one concern is obviously power line. Those are the hardest things to see when you're moving quickly. So use that front reticle, see where you're going to be, adjust quickly, and just practice with the airframe that you're going to use. Otherwise it gets to be very difficult. So that concludes NAPE flying, and that concludes this tutorial.